Okay, let's go for the trailers. Hey, Dina. Now he shows up. It's Dylan time. Hey, is that all you got to say? Sorry, I thought got a bit of a situation. I know that. Then can you get off my back? Dylan, there is all sorts going on around the city. That's why, and you could at least have called or left a message. I've been out all night, I'm in no mood to argue. Can we just move on? Well, are you okay? I'm fine, though we still weren't able to find Ice Peak. Atlanta's partner? Not just him either. A bunch of the bikers just seem to have vanished, have up and vanished. Don's trying to round up a few off the list to see if they can do some kind of head count. What's been going on here? Okay, so Hoot. Isn't that Amara's bird? She's called a comet. Hoot. Honestly though, it's too much to explain, but we just got access to Amara and Milia's trailer. I need to talk to Amara when we get the chance. Then let's get to it. Now, let's check out these trailers. Okay. So, this Milia trailer looks cozy, tidy too. So, what we're looking for? Honestly, anything we can use. Let's get started. All there seems to over here is a driver's seat, okay? Viral tests. I guess as star, Millie must be self-conscious about her health, I guess. The kitchen. Same thing. Some controls, light, aircon, seems pretty typical. 2 acting awards. Judging by this inscription, they were from previous seasons of Valkyrie. 2 years running, huh? By all outward signs, Millie is a very talented actress. 2 times winner. This drawer is open, something picking looks like some sort of documents. What is it? What's wrong? It's an insurance policy. Seems it was notarized just over a week ago. It promised a large payout in the event that Janj were to die. What? That's not a big deal. I'm not sure Shad will dismiss it so quickly. Yeah, but Milia and Janj are, well, were a famous power couple. I bet every celebrity insurance steps pause for a lot of money. That's actually very astute. I'm not just a pretty face. Still, it's a good job we found this. Shad could raise it in our court and it could help support the motive. At least now we are ready for that. Okay, oops, not options, but evidence. Priska Khan. Sacred Feather. Midas to direct winners. Where is that? Life insurance. Okay, it's only that. I thought it will say more things. A photo of Millie and Janj on their wedding day. They are also happy, idyllic even. Still, it's not like that he will convince the courts. Wedding. There's right on the back. It lists everyone's picture from left to right and says that Maxi was holding the picture. And a date. Must be the date of their wedding anniversary. A date. A date. Does it have 4 numbers? Yeah, it was about a year ago. Why? Just make a note of those 4 numbers. We are gonna need them. Aha! To open that. Oh, this I think. Nothing in here. Must be nice to have your own suite. I guess you know how that feels. I get what you're saying, but somehow it's not the same. Okay, this same. That they talk. Some controls, the same. Clove source. There's a stick label on it. Costume returned to wardrobe. Didn't Hank say Milia usually keeps her costume in the trailer? It has been taken back to the wardrobe part while all this is going on. In that case, should we check out the wardrobe department? Put that on the list. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Made of plastic. Could this be? I think it's a viral test? Oh, of course, it's a different brand, but there are 2 lines in the little window, which I guess means positive. So, Millie is sick, but she hasn't told anyone. She certainly didn't mention it to us. I guess she's fully vaccinated. It might not have hit her that hard. Maybe she didn't want to throw the schedule? This is bad. How? Chad needs to prove opportunity that Millie attack on Janj was premeditated. That's easier if we can show that Millie ignored something else to prevent a change of schedule. We will talk to Millie about this later. What's up? My sis is telling me that we are done with this trailer. Let's try one of the others. Okay, we already have done in here everything. Where is the date of that? Viral test, positive. Examine your evidence, but how I see this? Lockets. Let's hide from that photo. Ah, they put. Okay, I don't need to see. It opened! Relinquished wedding date. Okay. This belongs to Janus. Got it. Let's look around. A jukebox? Not just any jukebox. This is a classic from 50s. Are they expensive? To buy? I mean, you can find them cheap, but to keep in work requires regular maintenance by an expert. Interesting. Okay, nothing else. Looks like a photo of Millie and Janj with the crew. There's writing on the back. It mentions this was at an event to celebrate the show's new season and was taken a couple months ago. Apparently, Hank was holding the camera. Okay. If Aquila is correct, isn't married to Millie in the show, at least not yet. He probably planned to come and pick it up but never came back. Oh, Inush. Like, the genre depressing. The craftsmanship is quite beautiful. Janus wedding ring. Arcade machine. Arcade machine too. Nothing else. Okay, it's always the same, only to make sure. You never know. Didn't Hank say Millie will keep their costume in the trail? Yeah, and Janus didn't? I guess not. He probably will keep his costume at the wardrobe part like a normal act. In that case, should we check our wardrobe department? Okay. The double bed looks like a mess. Pretty sure that 2 people slept here last. Maxi did say she thought Millie was in this trail with Janus. That's it. What? If you can prove Millie spent the night with Janus, gonna put the brakes on you just there. Oh, why? It will take work to prove 2 people slept here and that one was Millie. And if true, it would cast much doubt on Millie's case. The court could assume murders do all sorts of strange things. It's grisly, but it will be the first time a murderer spent the night with their victim. Ish, say no more. This door is open. It's a greeting card. Oh, what's it for? It's for Janj and Millie, paper anniversary. Judging for what we know about their wedding, it was around a month ago. And Janj still has the card? Damn. Someone's cutting onions back there. What's up? My sisters are telling me that we are done with this trail, let's try the other one. Let me only say because we found a lot. So this is a Mara trail, let's get started. Lot of snacks. Okay, let's search everything. This is what I recommend always. Empty. Oh, the bottom one has few things that are the Vorna. 4 acting awards. Best new goals, best recognition, choose best supporting actors. Amar became actors at around the same time, right? 4 awards in that time is kinda amazing. I guess Amar's old divas chic isn't entirely justified. Okay, this same. A single bed looks quite ramshackle. Seems the only thing in this whole place that's like that. You don't suppose... I think the one sleeps here. You think so? Judging by the way Amara treats her, I bet she's at her beck and cowl. You know, I heard talk about the one while on my way over here. Did you hear she isn't actually Amara PA? I think she just got brown beaten into it. What paper, some script notes, these like scripts for upcoming episodes covered with handwriting notes. What sort of notes? Strange. Wait a sec. These notes are as if Amara was rehearsing Milia's line. Are you sure? Definitely. There are even catty comments about how she will run them different to Milia's likely interpretation. And they are, well, mean. I thought Milia and Amara were friends. A bit of light ribbing is one thing, but some of these comments aren't the sort of thing that a friend says. But why will Amara rehearse Milia's lines? I don't know, but it might be important. Okay. It's just me, or does it look like there is some distance between Amara and Milia and Janj in that picture? Well, yeah, they aren't standing together. I didn't mean is that literally. There's something right on the back. It says Lotte Eiffel took the photo. The wrong leaf in the conditioner. This was what Amara seemed to be practically losing her mind over. It seems the one about the wrong type. Does it seem like a big deal? Speak as someone with hair like mine. Come on now, I saw the face you pulled when she called you short. I won't defend how she was acting, but getting the right product is really important. You think I maintain these two with the power of positive thinking? Seems like it's not a bottle in here. Amar must have run out of her hygiene products at the same time. Oof, she has some more of my sympathy. She might not be able to wash her hair for several days. Wrong conditioner. Okay, nothing different in here. The carpet choice. I guess this is why Amar walks in the red carpet every time he gets out of bed. What the? Whoa, is that what I think it is? Oh la la! It's like a top shelf magazine called Milkers. Looks to be last month. And you know that how? From the cover? I didn't show you the cover. I've seen it in my possession. You buy pinned up girly mags? Hey, don't kink shame me. Besides, the articles are pretty good. Right. Looking through it seems pretty tame coated twice. Oh yeah, it might not sound like it from the name, but it's pretty classy. Just pin up, swimsuit pictures, glamour shots, they call it gravure. I'm familiar with the terminology. Still, I wonder why Amara has this. Did it occur to you that maybe she's just like it? I guess. Maybe she liked Amelia? Milia? If I need to dress her, guess it is where Amara puts her face on she's not filming. The door is open, a bound document. A shooting schedule? Wait, this is a schedule for the upcoming season, but it's been doctored. There are edits all over the page in marker pen. What kind of edits? It's almost like... It's like Amara was working out on the shooting schedule will change if Amara became the lead actress. Whoa, but wait, why will she do that? I don't know, but it's possible motive. What's up? My sisters are telling me that we are done with this trail. I'm gonna ping Hank on my phone and see if he can come down and meet us over in Jan's trailer. How come? I have a question to ask, and I believe if I ask him, I'll get a direct answer. So what I think is Amara liked Milia, is what I'm thinking. Okay, Nina, what is it about? Face your calling down, Hank. This is not being entirely relevant, but I don't like the big unknowns when I walk into the court. Like what? Up until now I've heard mention of Jan's condition is past. I've heard very things, so I want a straight answer. What was Janus' medical condition? Okay, I can explain all that. Janus suffered from a total retrograde amnesia. What? It's true. He has no memory before a point around 5 years ago. How does that even work? He turned up at the hospital with head trauma, total John Doe. Couldn't tell who he was, had no identification. He was in hospital bed for weeks before he mustered the gall to get up. Sure, they must have tried to match his dental records. They tried everything. Dental, criminal records, everything they could. Then, when they all about run out of things to try, he auditioned for a role in the hospital charity Christmas pageant. You never really met Janus, but the guy was walking, talking, bucket of charisma. Right away they realized he was an actor, a movie star, or TV personality, or streamer, or something. That started another search, they didn't find anything, but that's how I came to meet him. You auditioned with him? Right away, apart from his amnesia, he was otherwise perfectly healthy and a natural leading man. One with a big hospital bill. Honestly, we can't just decide to roll with it. I even gave him his stage name, Janus Doe, from John Doe. Okay. You got our early actor, and in return Janus got to be on a streaming TV show, so hopefully someone will come forward saying that they knew him. I'm assuming the fact that we are standing here having this conversation means that no one ever came forward. Nope. That's how he met Milia. They were a pair of hot balls, both of them. Milia and Janus? That's right, odd but a matched pair. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna head outside, get somewhere. Go right ahead, we'll follow you out. Now what? Now we get this damn bird back to Amara. Deliver the bird. Oh, hi. Well, I was... Hank, of all people, flustered? Now this is something I got to see. It's good to see you, I mean... Boss? Oh, yeah, we should have a meeting maybe sometime later. Touch base, get the ducks in a row. Okay, boss. Because they went in a date? Yeah, he got it bad. Oh god, Hank. Nina, I was on my way to the, and I just ran into, well... Just go, it's fine. I got things to take care of. Oh, of course, no problem, boss. Oh no, what is he gonna think? Someone's being through Gamara thinks. Oh, that was us. She's gonna be furious. I also just bought her the correct shampoo so she could finally wash her hair. I was hoping that will lighten her mood. If it helps, as a notorious granted his latitude by the city to investigate my client's association. I'm granted as access or beef will be with him. I guess. Whoa, you are certainly worried. Well, she was particularly needs and she a very important actress, who creates a hostile work environment. Have you talked to Hank about that? I plan to raise it with Amara herself next time I see her. Actually, Devon, do you know where Amara is? Oh, yeah, of course. If her schedule is open, she often takes an afternoon walk in Centrum Park. Got it. Anything else, I gotta try and straighten things up in there. Maybe Amara won't know if I do a good job. Actually, there's something I want to ask you. What were you doing on the night before the accident? It's kinda embarrassing. I was on a date. We went to the movies, we were out all evening. Okay, that checks out. Who were with you? Oh, I think now's the time to swoop in and save her. I don't think we need to pry that deeply. Huh? Well, if you think so. Right, I'm going to get busy. See you all soon. We know with Hank. I swear, that woman picks enough neurosis to run a power station. Okay, now. Wait, slow down. Bornmacher thinks he saw I speak? Got it. Sorry, that was a lot, I've got to go. I'm sure it can't be helped. Just this time, try to stay in touch. Alone again. Hoot. Present company excluded. Hoot. Okay, let's go see Amara. Devora says she will be walking over the Centrum Park. To the Saturn Park we go. Let's see if we can find Amara. Hey, Comet. Maybe don't speak until I give you some kind of signal. But Amara knows that I can speak. Yeah, but she doesn't know that I know. Just let me get first word in. Comet. I recognize the sound of those wing beats anywhere. Comet? Comet, here girl. Come over here at once. Fine, if she wants to be like that. You are merely a attorney, right? In Aquila. What brings you here and why is Comet with you? I'm here because we need to talk. Bringing the bird back to you was more of a professional courtesy. What makes you think I have anything to say to you? Amar, I tried to fall stern as you asked, but... Shh! Comet, why are you speaking in front of her? It's getting her to shut up, that's the trick. You knew that she can talk? No, Comet, surely you didn't... Oh no, it comes monsters again. Seems like we have more pressing matters to deal with. By the power of sacred feathers, I call before Bildrim, the Valkyrie of armor and strength. Valkyrie, transform! Da 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 da. Time to transform into a Valkyrie. The eye patch has to be always there. Yeah! Amara, Comet, get behind me. What do you think I was going to do? Hey, don't give me that, I'm new to all of this. I'm only here because I was trying to talk to you. Oh, you're gonna talk, Miss Aquila. You can't count on that. Defend yourself. Let's rumble. What's the game plan? Oh, you're really new to this. Hit everything that looks like a monster until there's nothing left that looks like a monster. Go, go, go! Go, go! Like that to everyone together, kill faster. Nice. Whoa. This guy is new. Go, go, go. A new type of enemy has appeared. Damn it. Nicely done. Yeah. Stage complete. I can't believe it. It wasn't necessary, Amara. We were attacked early by Malfara's monsters. I had to grant needed the power to... Shut up. Shut up. Either way, I did just save all three of us. A simple thank you will be nice. You just don't get to you. You have no idea what's really going on here. I know that I just cleared the park of dangerous monsters. Ugh, idiot. The biggest monster has a break and feathers and is still there, here. Why do you think we just got attacked? Do you really think that Malfire Queen of Despair, Mistress of Illusion, cares one iota or one jot about some handle flesh city lawyer? You mean the monsters want Comet, not you. You should be furious. Comet's after you into a wire. Well, maybe if you've been more motivated to speak to her after she came back, she wouldn't have needed to. People in Glass House, Amara. As if you have any right to judge me. You have no idea what we went through, the things we fought for, the things we... well, that's all in the past now. We all agree after the final battle we destroyed Malfire's kept. That's for a long time she will be trapped in Niflheim, and will in future only be able to magically curse people by sight and not from afar. That this will be it, finish it, done. But Comet Starna, you let Milia keep her powers. Milia is still a magical girl? Wasn't it obvious? Starna said. And the worst part is that they thought I didn't notice. Milia going out at random hours in the night on her motorcycle, always coming back and looking so exhausted. Milia goes on to keep top billing at the studio, and of course she does. Bolstered by her nightly real-life exploits that add weight to her performance. Weight that, despite my awards, I couldn't possibly hope too much. What was the alternative, Amara? To allow the city to fall? Surely that's right. I mean, Amari, you might disagree, but Amelia and the birds had their reasons. Those two birds are master manipulators. Care to explain that? Danny, Kiara, myself, after the last engagement, we all agree it was time to shelve those responsibilities and return to real life. Millie agreed too at the time, but Millie, she just couldn't let it go. As long as she had a reason, she was going to keep fighting, a reason those two birds were all too happy to give her. She even got married to a wonderful man, who she couldn't even tell that she was a real superhero. Can you imagine the strain that type of secrecy puts on a marriage? All seen and heard the pair of them are in the trailers. Even recently commotion in the middle of the night, raised voice, and then this happens. It might just be me, but there's a hint of satisfaction in Amara's voice. She has a vindictive streak, a Millie White. Milia defended her powers with thermal intensity, refusing to let Valkyrie Freya slip away. Now she paid the price. It cost Milia the best thing that ever happened to her. It's almost poetic. So if Milia is still a magical girl, Milia, you are way off script. Millie, I'll give this one chance. What have you done with my husband? I mean, get back everyone, by the sacred feather. You think that Milia really transformed on set? You are catching up. Milia wasn't scripted to transform during that shoot. Weeks of coming home late at night, rarely having a full night's sleep, her marriage under strain, fighting for real at night, then dressing in a mimic of her battle armor and pretending to do the same moves. And her only support is her enabler, Starna. Something like this was bound to happen sooner or later. Amara paints a pretty damn picture, but is Milia really capable of what she's implying? I need some time to process that. Now it's time to ask Amara while she seemed so talkative. Max says she saw Sophie Strange outside the night before the incident. I'm trying to figure out everyone's movements on... I was washing my hair. Washing your hair? Took most of the evening. Looking at you... I think you understand the value of a good clean and rise every once in a while. We do both have extremely long hair. But wait. In any case, I'm leaving. I just noticed the time and I have an engagement to keep. Mind if I ask who engagement is with? Not that in any of your business, but it's with that man, Mr. Hawk. That man actually has a wonderful hair. Perhaps he appreciates the time that goes into it. See you in court? Comet? Yes. Milia may go down for it, but I ultimately hold you and Star responsible for all this. I give you this woman Erika's armor and powers. I'll never forgive you for that. What now? Comet? Comet. Yes? I know what Amar said was hurtful, but I need to get it together at least until we figure out what's next. A person has died. Milia's career, perhaps even her life, hangs in the balance. I understand, I'll try to help. Can you confirm anything Amar says? Sorry, but on the day before the incident I fell asleep quite early in Amara trailer. I remember she and Ivana were there, but it was late afternoon. I woke up next morning when I heard the sound from the studio. The incident. I think so. Amara was in her full costume. She was checking over it in the mirror. She asked me to come with her to see what was going on, and I think you know the rest. If Millie really did transform on set, and really did use her magical powers, what does that change? Come on, flip those assumptions. If that's true, a major line of inquiry in this case starts to become suspect. The situation over the Amu pack. If Millie attacks Janj out of state of sleep deprivation, induces stress and disorientation, I mean, that's not unheard of, but that wouldn't be premeditated. It doesn't explain why Millie set up the Amu pack on the night before the incident. She didn't need it, but it was empty too. Then there is Milia's costume. If she transforms, her costume will be her actual Valkyrie get-up, just like my two-piece. She won't need stage costume. Ugh. This new info seems to raise more questions than it answers. What if Milia was generally trying to protect the crew? What makes you think that? Just like how I didn't speak in front of your PA dealer. Milia is not supposed to ever reveal her powers for personal gain, and took an oath to keep them secret. It seems weird she'll break that lightly, even if she was stressed. I can see where you are going, but unfortunately that line of thinking will fool the prosecution. Shad will suggest it means that Milia attacked Janj intentionally. You can't prove Milia innocent by reframing why she's guilty. Maybe I should talk to Milia. I have a few things to ask her. Be cautious. Why? Remember, even after everything that's happened, Milia is still oath-bound to secrecy about her powers. You are thinking that because she's holding a cell, she almost certainly have to assume that someone could be recording her. So she might deny knowledge about anything I ask about this? It's like perfect circle of guilt. Milia stands accused, and her oath, her actions, her heroic exploits, they all count against her. It all feels too perfect for my liking. Is it hopeless? No. Comet, as an attorney, I'm bound to act as a zealous advocate for my client. Do you know what that means? Not really. For the purpose of this conversation, it means that until the judge drops her gavel in court, I'll act on the basis that Millie is not guilty of the crime of which she stands accused. And if that's true, what binds Millie to this crime isn't magic or oaths or special powers. The case is far too complex to have been some sort of accident. That means this is all based on the deliberate actions of the actual guilty party. Who that is, as of yet, we don't know, but until this is over, I intend to do my absolute best to find out. Wow, you are good at this. Not all yours wear armored bikinis. But time is running out before tomorrow and we need to pick our battles. Really, the magical girl line of investigation may be dead end. On that note, I think it is where we should split up again. Oh, your job is to defend Millie in court and that's important. But really, my task is to continue defense of the seat from of our force. With monsters still appearing like this, I should go look for Starna. Perhaps if I can find her, then we'll get some answers. Meanwhile, I can carry on with more practical aspects of Millie's case. That just sounds like a good plan. Take care. Right, next move. When we were looking at the trails, we saw some notes from the studio costume department wardrobe. I should head there next. It's over at the studio near Maxi's saloon. That wall is safe. No, it's down that we need to go. Because now the wardrobe. To here. There you are. Here I am. Dylan, you are covering bandits again. Did you find I speak? No, mistaken identity. He was a brother. The guy looks a lot like him. Did you get in a fight with him or something? Let's just move past this, okay? Atlanta got another lead, so she's looking to that now. What's been going on with you? Honestly, it will take too long to explain, but I'm heading to wardrobe, the costume department. Lead on. So it has to be through here. These were alright. Name. Sorry, what? Name. You do have a name, I assume? Oh, Nina Aquila. And Dylan Merle. Milia's attorney. You got papers? You want identification? If you want to enter the wardrobe. This guy has that clipped effigy tone. It's unmistakable. He must be ex-military. I'm fully assessed to investigate on Michael behalf within city limits. Yes, he seems to be all order. Welcome to wardrobe. I'm Daryl Fearcoat, but people around here just call me the quartermaster. Is that because of your military career? You are perceptive. I used to work in uniform requisition logistics and that got me into tailoring. At first it was just hemming pants, fixing tears, but eventually I was tailoring all uniforms. So I knew you left the military. I changed one clothing desk for another. But enough about me, I assume you want to seek some costumes? I have a couple already out. You can investigate the costumes and speak to me if you need any more information. That jump. Okay. Milio costume. You have a good eye. You look so light in person. Oh yeah, it's quite quick drying. We have to wash and dry these things a lot. Heavy materials are out of the question. Millie tends to keep her costume in her trailer, which I'm not terribly happy about. At least between scenes I get back for a bit to make repairs. I assume it was confiscated when she was arrested? That's right. Hank told Milia to stay in her trailer until police arrived, so she changed out of it. Of course, I know better, but the crew really do believe Milia was wearing these when the crime took place. I guess no one was around to see that was still in her trailer while the scene was being filmed. The exact real thing. The real thing? Ah, figure of speech, hehe. It just means that it looks authentic. Amara costume, that's right. Nina. Isn't it kinda weird how similar the two magical costumes are? There you go. You're right. Now that I get to see them close, the design is very similar. The word you are looking for is identical. Totally? With the exception of the color scheme, of course. So because it's black and white you can't see. There we go. They are the same design. More than that, let me show you. So it can be a Mara in there. As I tell often, the cast and crew ask me to make modifications to their clothes, so I have everyone key measurements written down. You'll see that Milia and Amara body measures are identical. Oh wow, that's unusual. They are even both right-handed, so they have their VX control device in their left glove. So their costumes are in a sense interchangeable? I suppose you could say that. Hey Nina, yeah? Not trying to accuse or anything, but Amara was wearing that costume when she walked in moments after the incident, with the control device in her glove. Is our sister suggesting... We are not suggesting anything, Miss Prickott. Dylan will just point out the facts. What can you tell me about Janus' costume? Oh yes, real work of art that one. Not to diminish the human tragedy of losing Janus, but it makes me sad that it went up in flames. Of course. Unfortunately, we saw Janus' costume deployed just before he was incinerated. Must be burned up with him. But... Mr. Ficot, did Janus always wear his full costume? Only for VX scenes. For normal scenes, you wore ordinary clothes. Do you personally oversee all the costumes that come and go? I manage just to work the desk. When a costume is to be used, someone comes to the desk. I wave them in, and they collect the costume in a trash bag. Trash bag? Also for storage, protects them from dust, rain, and so on. Then when they are leaving, I get them to sign the form. Strange. When there weren't supposed to be any effects scenes that day. Then Janus wore his costume. Did you come and get on the morning of the incident? No, he didn't. I was here. Then who came to get it? Way ahead of you, Missy. Wanna bet that's Samara. No, this can't be right. What's wrong? Take a look at this. It's checkout form for all our customers. I see. Amara mostly to check out her costume. Makes sense. And Devon check out Milia on the day before the accident. I guess that makes sense too. Milia needed for the upcoming season. Hank says she likes to keep it on her trail. The crew have no idea it's to help cover up that Milia actually a real life magical girl. Then we have Hank the week before. This was for some kind of PR event. I don't get, is something wrong about this? It all seems in order. The problem isn't what's there, it's what's missing. Going by the form, Janus' costume should still be here. And I assume it isn't? After what you said just now? No, definitely not. You didn't think to raise that costume with anyone? Like I say, it being gone wasn't strange. I figured it had burned up right with Janus himself. Still, Janus had his costume on the day of the incident, even though there was no reason for him to wear it. And now we find that it wasn't even correct to sign out from the studio's wardrobe. That's something. I don't quite know what, but it's something. And if someone was looking to confuse Milia to make her attack Janus, suddenly having him look like a monster, that could do it. Mr. Freakcoat, are you okay? Far from it, Missy. I've been running this part for years and I never misplaced anything before. They theorized the costume is here on the paper, but it's actually gone. What could have happened to it? Maybe it was stolen? I will be surprised if anyone has stones to... I know, but the costume is not here, and the paperwork wasn't filled to take out. What else could have even happened? Sound logic. When you made it impossible? I don't like, but I guess you're right. Missing Janus' costume. Penny, for your thoughts? Maestro tell me that this is all we are going to find here. Feel free to come back anytime. You know I have a jacket with torn collar. Bring it down sometimes, I'll take a close look. Let's get moving. Nothing else. Okay, this is all we say. Oh, again, save. Thanks for stopping by. So what now? I think it's time to talk to Milia. Back at police station? Unless she escaped, but yeah, she should be there. Lead the way. Let's go there. So it all points to be Amara. Like I said. Visit hours are over. Please, I understand but it's imperative that I speak to my client. We have procedures for a reason. I can't just ban them. Even if it's a pursuit of justice? Fine. I see you can be reasonable when it's not that. My kids love Valkyrie sacred feathers. Oh, but you got 10 minutes max. Sit down, I'll get your client. Okay, no magical girl talk. With Dylan here, that might make it easier to remember. So let's focus on the facts. Oh, Miss Aquila, what brings you back so late? Are you being treated okay? I'm in police detention, but besides that, I suppose so. It's hard. She seems exhausted. Miller, we have been investigator trying to piece together everything we can. We went through the 3 trailers on lot and... You went through our trailers? Yes. There are personal things in there. I know, and I appreciate that having someone go through your personal items may be a bit harrowing, but it seemed the only way. Well, I guess that's your job. On that note, while we were there, we found something, and before I ask, you know about my situation? Situation? Is she trying to address the Valkyrie thing, like in code? No, Comet was pretty certain that Milia wouldn't say anything about that. She just means, we saw your tests. Well, that's clear there. You did? Milia, really? Not a good look keeping people in the dark about that. I don't think it's anyone's business but my own. Let's not blame game. I was to tell everyone really I was. I found out around a week ago, but I think I tested very early. So, no real obvious signs or symptoms yet. Janja argued over what to do. Why didn't he want to say anything? I'm not sure. I think he was just waiting for the right moment. Honestly, some of those arguments got heated. I'm worried a member of the crew might overheard us. But no one has said anything, at least not up until now. Plus there was a chance it could delay production and really want things to continue. It will delay things if you were unwell or unable to keep up with your film schedule. I guess this is why you got changed a fresh life insurance policy too. Like you were worried if something happened to him, and an experience like this makes mortality seem a bit more real. I suppose? I'm sorry. Why? I'm not sure my answer has helped you all that much. Maybe. Sometimes the answer comes from the strange of place, so I try to cover everything. But it's frustrating, not gonna lie. Don't talk to me about frustration. I feel powerless while coupled up in here. I understand that better than you realize. If only there was some way to reassure her. Miss Milia. I know things are looking bad right now, but a bird came to my office this morning and it really changed my perspective on things. So I'll keep working my magic. After all, us girls gotta stick together. That's not bad in my head. Cringe. I mean, thank you? Whoa, she going completely ignore what I say. Not even raise an eyebrow. So I gotta take this. Go for Dylan. Dylan. What was that sound? It was like an explosion mixed with a roar. Are you there? Atalanta? What is it? What's going on? I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm over 4th Street. Atalanta, what's... They show up again, a bunch of them. Like before? That's right. Monsters. I'll try to... Atalanta! Atalanta! She sounded in trouble. What's going on over the 4th Street? It's biker business, which means I gotta go now. Wait, I can help. Not with this. Because he doesn't know that we know. Sorry, Amelia, but I have to go to help. It's okay, I understand. Us girls gotta stick together. Dylan, wait, just what the hell is going on inside that dust cloud? Damn it, I gotta catch him. Dylan? Dylan! Damn it, I got to find him. People running. These doesn't look good. Let go of her, you creep. What the? Muhahaha, the Queen of Illusion demands and I obey. Dylan, help me! I don't care about your queen, slime ball. Put her down. Ah, Dylan. Nina? Quick, get out of here. Before... this green hair one has fire. We'll take him too. Oh, shit. What are you doing here? Never mind that. We have to get Atlanta. Ugh. That is now I can't barely move. What I need to do. This is no good. We can't let it go. You should have come after me. Now we are in trouble too. Am I? Yes, we are surrounded by monsters. There is no choice. If I can't also save people, that gotta include Dylan and Atlanta. Hold on, Dylan. I'll get out of here. You go transform again. Transform! Again, transform into Valkyrie. Yeah! Aye, nice dodge, huh? Ah, a Valkyrie. Keep them busy. I'll take this price back. Dylan! Atlanta! Dylan, get behind me. That slime bucket's going nowhere. When do you... No time for all that now. Watch my back. You have angel wings. Don't need to watch my back. Just watch out for anything sneaking behind. Now let's save Atlanta. Motherfuckers. Comes the werewolves. Ah. Yeah, I've good range. Motherfucker. Do they never die? Like these, I can try to kill both. There it is. Let her go, Slimo. This is your last warning. Gra, I shall have to deal with you myself. Like a boss battle. The music is good on the boss battle. Whoa, he blocks. There we go. Stage complete. Now tell them to let her go. Glah, we'll leave this green-haired one. Bring her here. Dylan, help! Stop! Muhahaha. I can feel that. It's a build-up of magical energy. So long, Valkyrie. Atlanta, I got to help. Dylan, get down. Ah. Now remembering the past. So now she starts to remember. Okay, Nina, breathe. Count to 10. Atlanta. Dylan, are you conscious? Atlanta, I hate to do this, but I really need you to snap out of it. What? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can. She's gone. Dead? They disappeared before the explosion. You are sure? Yes. Don't scream me around with this, Nina. I'm certain, okay? I had a front row seat. No. This can't be happening, Dylan. Shut up! I don't even know where to start with you. When were you planning to tell me that you will become a superhero? Part of the deal was swearing to secrecy. Then what was all this? I can intervene when there is trouble. What will be the point otherwise? Maybe if you told me earlier that you're power-evolved monsters. That was biker business. You look after our own. It has nothing to do with you. Oh, come off it. I thought we were friends, but you can't seem to open up about anything. Never could mention having kind of sister until Atlanta show up. Pots are kettles, Nina. What? You think that I'm the one who's too comfortable opening up? You saw someone at the hostel spire that scared you off to death, and still haven't said why. You say you are Canadian, but you live in the US entire life. You never mention your family or parents. Well, you toss and turn every night, murmuring about your mom. It's not like you ever ask it. Fine. Tell me what happened to your eye, Nina. How dare you? What was that? How dare you? I help you when... Save it. And by the way, you won't need to worry about my bike being in your alley any longer. I quit. Oh no. Those sound like police sirens to make a swift exit. Time to make a swift exit. That ungrateful. Well, there's not much to do done tonight. Time to head back to the office. Forget him. This office worked fine before he came along. Oh, yeah, because that box. We never saw what's in that box. It's a phone, right? No, it's not. You still open? Okay, I can get Reo pepperoni with extra olives. Aquila defense and law. 40 minutes got it. But why it's focusing this box? I did everything I could to save Atlanta. He goes off every day without a shred of explanation. It's bad enough that he left that enormous package in the middle of the office. What is this thing anyway? Sent by Clara Mas? She was the Joker whose death implicated Hank up the roster spire. If undelivered forward to the Miller Defense and Law. Recipient address? Sandra Ortega? This bag was for Anya's protege? But Anya went to prison supposed for shooting and murdering Sandra Ortega. Why would the parcel be forwarded to her? I'm sure I got a box cutter somewhere in this office. Ah. What in the world? Seems there were 2 items inside. Let's take a closer look. Needs to be me moving. Seems to be a lockbox. I've seen them in banks and other places. They store items for safekeeping. Maybe? Lock it. Perhaps? Damn, no key in the box either. These things can't be forced open. Like you could, but necessary force might destroy whatever in the box. But looking at the box itself, it has the alright markings. This is a military lockbox. What use will sound have for a military lockbox? No, it is not. I don't want to change this. I see the banks. No, but these safe things. This thing can be forced open like you could, but necessary force might destroy whatever in the box. But looking at the box itself, that's the alright markings. This is a military logo. What use would stand for a military box? A dossier? Okay. These are military records. They describe various movements from the first part of the Great Northern War. The key names and dates are all redacted, but if these are from that general era, all those things happened decades ago. A passage is highlighted. Success, however, only in a spare found one survivor baby amid the rubble of the hotel, as there were no identified documents or markings. They were forced to name the child after the sole surviving marking on the ruined hotel sign, Baby Foxtrot. I don't understand. A baby? This all happened decades before I was born. What does it have to do with anything? Pizza? Outside? Yeah, I'll be right out. This I'm gonna have to wait. But there's one other person involved in all of this I still haven't spoken to. Tarin Kestrel. Maybe it's time. Nina, stay here, okay? Mom, I'll be right back. Don't. Stay with her, okay? Mom! Mom. Day 4. Now we don't have Dylan in here. Okay, trial day 2. Realistic today about trying to buy us another day of investigation. Time to get to the courthouse. So to buy time yet. He's still to buy time because we know that we can't win yet. So Dylan didn't show up. Good job, he said he quit. Azil totally fired. Aquila? Chat. Where's your thespian friend? Don't know. Is he okay? Don't care. Alright. Please be seated. We are assigned for second day of the trial of Milia Nordin. By leave, please bring the defendant. Leonor stands accused of murder in first degree of harassment, fellow actor Janusz Du. On the first trial day, evidence came to light suggesting Milia armed staged device that incinerated harassment. However, while there was certain means showing that Milia could have committed this act, Milia's motive was not well established. Additionally, it was not clear how events transpired that gave Milia the opportunity to sabotage the studio equipment. In typical terms of means, motive, or opportunity, if two were well established, that will be solving, but one is insufficient short of being accompanied by a amount of clear-cut evidence. Your Honor, the prosecution still asserts that the murder took place during this event. Shah must know surely that you'll need to try and prove that by witness testimony. Can you do that? We spoke to so many people and kicked out so many rocks. Very well, Miss Hawk, state the prosecution case immediately. It's about our case during our last session. It seems Janusz was indeed incinerated on set of his studio. And they thought this could not have been some sort of accident, which suggests a little action by someone caused by tragic events to transpire. We believe in the outcome was engineered by Milia Nord and we have to show this true witness testimony. What have you got, Chad? I look into everything. She spoke almost everyone. Thank you, Mr. Hawk, for your summary of the case. Milia Norden. Before we proceed, we wish to modify your plea. No, Your Honor. I maintain that I am not guilty of these accusations. Very well, the court recognizes your not guilty plea. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Okay, shall let games begin. Prosecutor calls Jana Stamp to the stand. Where was she hiding? I guess almost everyone isn't quite everyone. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Miss Stamp. Jana, if you please. Very well, Jana. I must say you seem surprised at ease with the courtroom. I'm here to help out Millie. Despite out her appearance, I can't believe that she's guilty of what she stands accused. Well, that's an unexpected bit of help. But Mr. Hawk said she saw something in my statement to the police and want me to act as a witness. Your Honor, if I may, Miss Jana Stamp is a former legal secretary for a large legal firm in Flat City. That will explain their demeanor. In any case, Miss Stamp, can you state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly. My name is Jenna Stamp, and I work as a notary and legal advisor to the Valkyrie Races Project Studio. You are a lawyer? No, not fully. As Miss Oslersplay, I work for an extended period as a legal secretary. My position doesn't merit the need for a full-time lawyer on staff. There's someone to act as notary and go over contract terms. I see. And I assume, like so many others, that you were present at the accident occurred? That's right. Mr. Rock? Yes, Your Honor. In the interest of prayer, I'm forced to ask a question. Did the witness see more the incident than the others? No, Your Honor. Because it's something else. Jenna, just over a week ago, you notarized a document for Milia. As in my job, and it was all in order. I provide those services for all the studio staff. Your intuition is not in question, Jenna. Then I don't understand relevance. I assume I will be here to testify about the perspective of events on the day of the incident. Then you were mistaken. I assume this early event is very relevant, Miss Hawk. And wouldn't be so. I asked court for latitude in this instance. Very well. Witness, please move on to search statement. Okay, here we go. I act as de facto notary for everyone in the studio for both work documents and personal matters. Just over a year ago, I notarized a document for Milia. It was entirely within my remit to do so. People present me with documents like maybe they need a copy of a passport or they're getting mortgage. Very well, Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Jerry Cliff tried to obfuscate something, I don't know what. She probably thinks she's helping. I'll need to get out in the open, or if Shad does know what it is, he might use it against us. Let me save.
Hold it!
For the court benefit, can you explain what a notary does? Of course, a notary is a person licensed to notarize things like forms, legal documents, and the like. In practice, that means notary stamps them with an official seal to show they have passed notary approval. Lawyers are notarious definition by definition, but anyone can apply to be one. There is a test and some criteria. Just over a week ago, I notarized a document for Milia. It was entirely within my remit to do so.
Hold it!
A document? It was a personal matter. Of what kind? A legal arrangement with a third party. Your Honor, out the head of you, Miss Aquila, Miss Stamp. Surely the court understands that the degree of confidentiality is okay, Jenna. Millie, I trust Nina. Fine, Millie asked me to a life insurance policy that will award her a significant sum in the event of Jean's death.
Order!
Do you feel this is important, Miss Aquila? Yes. Very well, witness, can you play out this statement? Miller took out large insurance policy. The covenant need to be stamped by notarial legal purpose.
Hold it!
Seems like an odd thing to do given your role. I feel the same way. Need I remind the court we are dealing with the aftermath of murder? The optics of this fact are a factor. Time is everything, as they say. Do you feel the importance? I first to admit the timing of it's incriminating, but I don't know much about marriage.
Hold it!
Why didn't you discuss it? It's like anything with the benefit of hindsight. I didn't assume this kind of thing was going to happen. Hank got me to notarize an insurance contract on his car. I didn't expect him to crash in the following week. It seems perfectly normal in that case, only if you disregard the context. Say your wife would know the others are reached the end of her teeter over a successive argument with her husband. I could categorize it as a cynical prelude to a later action. Your Honor, the prosecution is still rising. Fine, I retract the statement. Still, Shad has a point. This kind of thing is unheard of. Talking out insurance on an item or a person, then committing a crime to claim it. But Millie seems to have genuinely cared for Janj. Did you find any item in Millie's trailer that suggests she was emotionally invested in the marriage? Something that somehow involves Jenna will be a bonus.
Hold it!
Forecast, I'm curious. Really, it's not bother. I got to do it in official capacity anyway, so it's the least I can do. Okay, it has to be before that. Shaz back to the idea of trying to salvage the mode with Milia getting windfall in Jan's die. He's right to do this because the void of conscience does make Milia look bad. I need to provide that context. Okay, let's in here, so only to save. It's in here, but I don't know much about Millie and Jan's marriage. It's not this. Not this one. As I was away from the tail, Maxi took a photo.
Objection!
Jen will you categorize the actions of a person capable of defrauding insurance after murder their spouse? I find the question insulting. Please, Jenna, if you insist. I'll find such a person callous and cruel. There is no way such a person could generally love their partner if they commit such a plan. In that case, then look at this. Millie and Jan's wedding. I remember that day, the food was pretty good. I was suggesting this is of a wedding photos proves this case. Where Millie and Judge were married is not a matter in contention. Context, chat. The entire line of thought is based not on the action, but their context in Millie and Judge's marriage. Your Honor, this photo was displayed prominently in Millie's personal trailer in a freestanding frame. For anyone entering or leaving, it will be one of the first or last things you'll see. But this goes along with the context. What about Judge? Excuse me? Okay, so you think Millie loved her husband. Did he share that affection? How is that relevant? If he did, that might strengthen their division instead of weakening it. Are you going anywhere with this, Mr. Hawk, or are you just spitballing? Ask the witness. Very well, but you are on thin ice with this one. Do not waste court's time. Witness, please amend your statement. I don't know how Janj felt about it, but I didn't speak to him about at the time.
Hold it!
You didn't think to ask? There was no reason. Like I said before, it just didn't seem strange to me at that time. We managed to plant doubt in the idea that Milia's secret hated Janj. Can we do the same for Janj with Milia? Okay, this we already saw. So in here, it has to be the ring. Just need to find a picture of everyone. Hank took the photo. Can we do this? Janus trailer. Because missing Janus costume. It is not. No. Now we should judge. Milia took out the large insurance policy on Janus do. Liuds, no. Can be this.
Objection!
Your Honor, please look at these two items. I see a paper anniversary card and a wedding ring. These both belong to Janus do. The ring was kept in prominent place. He must have taken it off before leaving to shoot his final scene. Meanwhile, the car was kept in a safe place in his trailer. This anniversary was weeks ago, so tell me. Are these the actions of a man who hates his wife and marriage? Or might I suggest, those of a loving husband, with a wife who was married taking excessive precaution to safeguard her future? Oh my god, he didn't say her. Your Honor, surely you are not swayed by this overly sentimental silence. Mr. Hawk, you are out of line. While it's right and proper that the prosecution will bring this to the court's attention, while my loyalty is always to justice, irrespective of my personal feelings. I myself, I'm a widow. In my own case, the life insurance policy I took out my late husband safeguarded my home and lifestyle for many years. And while the timing of these certainly does seem suspect, it will have to pair with an obvious pattern of neglect or hatred. Mr. Glass must say that no such pattern exists outside of mere gossip. So while this not on its own exonerate Millie Nordin, I think this line of logic baseless. Understood, Your Honor. Miss Stamp, Jenna, you are dismissed. Miss Hawk, I remind you of my point at the start of this day. Motive, opportunity. Do you have a witness that can speak to either of these? I think I know where this is going. I do, Your Honor, a witness intimately familiar with the story and life of a high-profile actress. Called it. You can't read my thoughts, chat. But I called it. Amara Walker. Did someone call for a leading lady? Because she's just arrived. No peace or authors, please. No, wait just a 1 second. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's fine, a bit of decorum goes. I forgot sometimes what it's like meeting a celebrity and all for people like you. Like, judge? Normal people. Oh wow. I was gonna cut her down to size as a matter of professional pride. Now I'm worried I'm gonna enjoy it too much. Your Honor? Come on, Mr. Hawk. Miss Walker. Yes? I appreciate you have some authority in your field. I suspect you won numerous awards. 4 actually. I know these. This place is crucible and those that work here are tasked with a solemn duty that I will not see disparage. But put simple, Miss Walker, in this house, when I say all rise, nobody sits. Whoa. I think she got off kinda light. Now please state your name or page for the record. Amara Walker, Your Honor, celebrity, actress, fashion icon, and star of Walker's Sacred Feathers. I pose a similar question to early. Were you in the room? Were you in the room when the accident occurred? Do you see more? No. Mr. Hawk, Amara is supporting co-leads, but which I mean she's secondary. I'll point you to my shelf full of award such. Miss Walker, you'll be silent or I will hold you in contempt of court. If I am too poorly factual, Miss Walker has second billing on the show Valkyrie Sacred Feathers. She plays the rival of Milia character. But it's fair to say her fanbase, particularly among the adult fans, rivals Milia in real life. That's beyond doubt. I'll present myself as true lead, perhaps truer after all this. I must say you seem somewhat callous. Isn't Milia your friend? I can't understand why you'll ask that. Certainly there was times where I might have seen us like sisters. But it was a long time ago. Today I say our relationship is pure professional. If this is what you call professional, I'm here to testify or not. In that case, Miss Walker, you already said that you did witness the event. Could you prosecutions play why you brought before the court? I invite Miss Walker to do that herself. I'm sure she'll be thrilled to do that. Your Honor, it's true that I did not witness the event, but I feel something like this was bound to happen. The story is well equipped, but much of the operation mature hour. I see. Are grievances primarily motivated by the story casting decisions, or are you normally disregarding? Well, it didn't take long for Tony to see it right through her. For I understand, Sue is highly successful. Success does not equal a quality workplace. Surely you have seen some of the examples already. A CCTV camera broken, left unrepaired. Explosive inventory being moved around in uncontrolled for manner. Amar, Miss Walker, I mean, you probably shouldn't. I don't think you know. Devon is here? Oh, don't get me started on you. And a producer, you couldn't produce your way out of paper bag. Sounds from the gallery. That dog's boy comment is to be stricken from the record. I mean, the court just spoke to the studio legal assistant, who isn't even a fully qualified lawyer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Hank about that one. Then there's Milia. She hogs Timelight. She still fox. Then she defends her own screen role as Valkyrie Freya. With terminal intensity. She could let up, but no, she instead just piles and piles stress on herself. From her perspective, the situation has to pair up with how dangerous equipment is part of our job. This is like powder keg, eventually anyone could snap and intentionally misuse the equipment in this way. Wait, is that actually true? I see. You generally believe that Milia murdered her husband in the way prosecution has suggested? You may never know what lies within another woman's heart, or what goes between two people in private, but yes. Jan was my friend too, and I hold Milia responsible for his death. Oh my god, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. This bad, Amara skilled orator aspect from award-winning actors. She almost convinced me. I'll have a order. So you see, Your Honor, Miss Walk is here to provide contest as to Milia's opportunity to commit these acts. Understood, Miss Talk. Amara Walk, please make your statement. With pleasure. Oh my god, how he gonna be? None of this surprised me. Much of the story behavior was amateur, however. Take the official CCTV camera. It's been broken for a month. I told the Warner to handle it, but still nothing. Or just how easily our footage of the incident was corrupted. Even the producer on those of equipped by actors are lax. Ms. Aquila, please begin your cross-examination. Okay, so Amara tried to convince the court that Millie did this either by negligence or from a place of malice. Can I poke the holes in that assertion? First to save.
Hold it.
You don't appear to hold your employee in high esteem. When you see things day after day, season after season, our director only recently graduated from directing commercial and music videos. Highlight bursts always seem to make my nose look enormous. You presumably get plenty of time to analyze when you are sitting in the back seat. Your Honor, the defense is badging the witness. It's not unreasonable to suggest that witness has an agenda given her dissatisfaction with being the second. Called it how many times? Second star. Your Honor, Appel Mr. does not badge the witness. However, the court will note that it has been clear from numerous comments from the witness that they are predisposed to criticize the employee for personal career development research. You will that be satisfactory? That will be satisfactory, Your Honor. Take that functional CCTV camera.
Hold it.
It's just one security camera. It's the primary security for my trailer and the trailers of the other actors. It shows the organizer Devona is, and she meant to be keeping track of this stuff. Well, budgets and availability. Oh, forget it.
Hold it.
The infile server practically explodes. At worst possible time, the entire point of those systems is to try and prevent data loss. I had no idea you were such an expert in data file storage solutions. I'm not, but Jack's supposed to be, yet look what happened.
Hold it.
What makes you say that? This entire situation. The policies at Studio seem quite detailed, I mean. Cat Will said that the VFX system could only be activated by remotes and that system is bulletproof. That may be, but anyone with remote control could lose the VFX system provided it's loaded. Anyone? And with a remote, like Milia. Oh my god, she didn't say that.
Order.
Do you feel this is important? Yes. Yes, I believe it's important. Very well, which can please add this to your statement? Once the equipment was loaded, anyone with a remote could activate the Pyron. It must be Milia.
Hold it.
Anyone with a remote? Do I need to repeat myself? Anyone could have done it. Anyone, huh? It has to be in there. I might be convincing, but I place my faith in Milia. I got to poke holes in her story. So let's only save in here. Okay, it has to be the last one. They are only limited number and they can't be duplicated. Machine can't fire without one. Once the equipment was loaded, anyone with a remote control could activate the Pyron. It must be Milia.
Objection?
Is not this? No. Damn it!
Penalty.
Activate the Pyro must have. She has one. The two women are identical size. Control device in glove. Could be this.
Objection!
You suggest that anyone with a remote could activate the machine once it was primed. That's right. Anyone. Yes. Anyone with a remote. Anyone. Even you. Uh-oh. What? You say anyone with a remote. You confirmed that just now. So? Well, more than one person had the remote. You had one. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Order.
Order. That's ridiculous. But it's also true. It's true I was wearing my costume, but I didn't use my remote. Oh, is that simple, huh? Then Millie didn't use hers. Case closed. This is preposterous. You have CCTV footage of Millie arming the machine. Now we are getting somewhere. Your Honor, I would like Amar Walker to add this info to her statement. Witness, please amend your statement.
Hold it.
You seen the footage? Nope. But Mr. Hawk described it to me. He said it shows Millie in her Valkyrie costume. Interesting, she hasn't seen it. Maybe it's time to show it to her. Okay, we need to go to the last one again. Amateur hour. It's amateur hour. So it has to be where it is. This cat is not, this is the wedding ring, not these two. Not this. Missing genres, no. No. Mysterious Flash, no.
Objection.
Is this? No!
Penalty.
Damn it, it's better to load. I know that I'm gonna have to present that. I know that I have to present this again,
Objection.
but you can skip like this. So it's not that. It's not the measurements. I need to press.
Hold it.
Okay, so it's only to show because she doesn't know that doesn't show color. Okay. It's not this one. Only to see if it is one. If it's only one that we have. I have to make sure. Because it's so many items that we have.
Objection.
Amara, can you look at this? I assume this from CCTV footage is actually the first time I've seen it. Describe what you see. I see Millie in costume. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Describe what you see. Milia? No. Be more literal. Your Honor. Sustain, you had better be going somewhere with this, Miss Aquila. Humor me, Amara. Fine. I see a woman. Go on. She's blonde and she's wearing Valkyrie Freya's costume. That's it. That's the problem. What? Amanda Walker, the footage is monochrome. It's black and white. It's also low definition and it's dark. Are you certain it's Valkyrie Freya's costume? Are you truly certain it's even Milia in the picture? Okay, I'm not sure you can be. Your Honor, a great deal of speculation rests at present on the veracity of this piece of footage, which my client falsely denies. Suppose we were to suggest that this photo doesn't show my client at all, But how could that even be possible? It's simple. Amara Walk aspires to be Millie equal in every way. They have the same body measurements down to the millimeter. Wait. Their cars are identical, save only there for their color. Wait. This black and white footage. Wait. And we established that Amara had the Pyro 9000 FX remote at the time of the incident. Wait. Are you seriously accusing me of being involved in Janus' murder? You'll do anything to exonerate your clients? Like, I'm gonna take a lecture on professional courtesy from you, of all people. Your Honor, when this CCTV footage was taken, I was in my trailer. I have a careful regime of live-in conditions that takes several hours. I have a careful regimen of live-in conditions that takes several hours. Oh, you do that too? I do that. I can see that's why your hair is gorgeous. It's always one of my nicer features. Not now, I can't lose this momentum. Your Honor, I would like the witness to add this latest fact to their statement. About the conditioner? Yes. Yeah, because we know it's fake. At the privacy, I was in my trailer performing my careful live-in conditioner regimen. It takes the whole evening, several hours. Then again, I'm not surprised you didn't know that. What with those split ends of yours. I'll have you know. It's a good place. You really should visit the saloon. I withdraw my question. I might be convinced, but we know it's in the end that. Okay, save. Not this. Not these two. Not this, not this. Trying to find the conditioner. There we go.
Objection.
Miss Walker perjury is a serious offense. Defense is trying to badger the witness. Miss Walker has made a statement that I know to be false. Explain yourself immediately, Miss Aquila. Glad your honor. Miss Walker could not have been treating her hair on that evening because she didn't have any conditioner left. Are you serious? If you recall, Miss Walker, I haven't been able to wash my hair in days because you just can't seem to follow a simple instruction. So tell me, were you really washing your hair? The silence. Miss Walker? Quiet, Devona. But Miss Walker. Fine, just sit down and shut up. Your Honor, it could not have been me on this CCTV footage, as I was out that evening doing some preparation. I done some research about upcoming photo shoot. I'm not sure how that... Milkers. Next week I have a centerfold pin-up shoot planned with Milkers magazine, so I was at the beautician's office on 4th Street. Having a holiday Hollywood wax. My PA Devon is shouting because she probably has the receipt in her office, if you give her an hour to find it. Are you testifying under oath that you were out all evening? I am. It's not a short process, so can Devon she booked it and she often sleeps in my trailer. I can't for the life of me see why, but she seems to like it. By the time I got back, these events were long over. I simply went to sleep. A bit sore. But I can scarcely believe this. I came here to serve justice and yet I'm accused of a crime. I haven't accused you of anything, Amara. I'm simply pointing out that many of your supposed reasons to believe Millie is guilty can also apply to you. If you profess your innocence, how can you be so uncertain of Milia? Liar, tricks and lies. I attempted to walk right out of this kangaroo court. What's wrong, Amara? Itching to get home? Amara Walker, you'll leave when I dismiss you and not before. That being said, while musical points were reasonable, Amara Walker has cast a shadow on the studio's security process and damaged its air of professionalism. This does, in a roundabout way, give the credence to the opportunity for Melia to commit this crime. Though while Miss Walker is able to prove she isn't in CCTV footage, court is perturbed by Melia Norden's continuous insistence that she's not in the footage. That will seem difficult to refute to the point of near the ridiculous. With that, Miss Walker, you are dismissed. Do you have any more witness? No, Your Honor. Was it enough? I feel I poked plenty of holes, but none of them were definitive. I forced to ask, during the first day of this trial, the prosecution discussed a corrupted video of the incident. I assume then that you do not yet have the video to present? No. Well, that's relief. However, what? Police first have made progress while working over the data. They believe they will have results within 24 hours. Fantastic. I see, that makes my decision somewhat easier. It's considered that too large of number of questions remain over this incident, and that this question will likely be evidence of a definitive nature, that we shall defer until the day after tomorrow. Aquila, once the footage is restored, I'll be immediate to share it with the studio. It's theirs after all. They should be able to make a copy for you, should you need one. Defense finds that acceptable. That footage had better show something really surprising, or that threatens to drop the curtain on this whole thing. 24 hours. The clock is ticking. Court is journey. God damn. Great, Shad hasn't left yet. Looks like he's checking his phone. May I can arrange via him to meet the DA Tyrion Kestrel. Hey Shad. Aquila, something wrong? Is Tyrion Kestrel about today? The DA? She was upstairs in her office. I want to speak to her if possible. A moment if you will. Yeah, it's Shad Hawk. I have the defense authority down in courtroom. He wants to speak to you. Aquila, Nina Aquila. No, she didn't say. Do you want us to come up? No problem. She's coming down. Okay, time to put on serious face. Hello. Nina Aquila, isn't it? You are perhaps a bit of a rising star. Don't let her get you. She might seem nice, but she's... Funny business, this old TV show isn't. Isn't it D.A. Castro? Oh please, it's D.A. Castro to the public, but it's just Tyrene to those I feel I can trust. You feel you can trust me? Current circumstances force you to be honest. I'm sorry? Well, you want to seek plea bargain for Melia Norton. What? No, that isn't why I want to speak to you. Then why? I actually want to ask you about different case entirely and see if you have its records. It involves business medical grants. That's quite impossible. No hesitation, not even a second to think about it. She had that refusal in the chamber. Why? To be clear, you are talking about the final trial in which Anya Miller acted as a prosecutor, is that correct? As the AI granted the power by the seat to seal certain records if I believe it's in the public best interest. I wish to appeal that decision. Of course, you can do so once they come up for review. When's that? In about 40 years. Tari. I believe Miss Aquila could appeal that decision immediately if she were to file the right motions. True, but I will need to see proof that it will be of strong interest in another active trial. I'm not convinced such proof exists. Why do you wish to see Grant's file? I think you are fully aware of my reasons. To exonerate Annie Miller? Because if that's so, then you are obviously not familiar with the particulars of that case. Of course I'm not familiar. It was 10 years ago, and I don't have the files. You should be more careful what you wish for. Though it might not seem like it, I do sympathize with the situation in which you found yourself. You are left with endgame moves, and you want to trace things back to the opening of the game. Endgame moves? Anya left your air business. It's natural you'll feel some sense of obligation. It's not an obligation. I'm Anya's friend. I think I touched a nerve. So was I. Call me if you wish to negotiate a play deal. Okay, Tyrion. No, you will address me as D.A. Castro. Ooh. Chat, before you ask, I don't know anything about this Kran's business. I see. But you Hattler, I think you just made an enemy for life. You should be careful what you wish for. What does she mean? No time to wonder about that now. I've only got 24 hours to try and find some answers to Milia's case. Maybe it's time to get in some outside help. Convenience store, payphone, let's go. The payphone, where is your payphone? It's in here. Kyle Livewire. Now we head to the warehouse. Please stay in front of the gun. I thought stay in front. Whoa. That's to be through here. Cause doesn't show where to go. Sure, no problem. Say courthouse. Out of Gorditch again. Cause she eats Gorditch always. How I go to the warehouse? It doesn't show where. Because it's not here. Or is it in here? No, because you can't pass through here. That's to be in there, but what I need to do? Warehouse. Can't pass through here. Oh, there is the star. Was well hidden in there. God, that was well hidden in there. Livewire. They got to be around here somewhere. Livewire. I still remember this place on the first season. No help this time, huh? Great. Brief. That came from outside. Addition to Biker Tower USA is probably something for another day. Look at all the fires. This is getting out of hand. I'm starting to understand how Amara felt. I can only be in one place at one time. How I meant to defend Milia and save the city. Cause you can't do everything all by myself. gorditos. Is what she eats. And they don't have. How is that possible? I'll have eggs over easy, dealer. Hoot! Ah! Damn it, Comet. Don't you ever knock? Young lady is not die for such trifling things as mine. There's a sitting peril and your oath gives me the right to wake you up. And what about my rights to a good night's sleep? Comet, I have a lot of investigation to do today. Why do you come barging in? It's Starna. Milia's bird? You say she vanished. If we find Starna, maybe she could shed some light on the case. Have you seen her, Comet? I searched and searched, but could not find her. Eventually, I had to roost and recover for another day of searching. Oh, so it's fine for you to fall asleep. It was necessary. Well, resting I experienced a vision. A vision? A view of distant place, allowing me to perceive remote events. The seers call it farsight. I'm not skilled in its use, but I have brief flash. What do you see? I saw Starna, in an area of pavement and grass, before a statue of a red lady. Pavement and grass and red lady statue? Is the park. Can you take us there? Let's move. Comet. Now where did I see a red statue? It's on the park. It's through here. Okay, statue of red lady. So I'm gonna stop here. And I'll continue with the game. So hope you guys enjoy the playthrough of Aquila Chapter 4.